Good. So, since you're tired, we can't say the sakbase.
I'm good.
Well, sakbase.
Oh, go on.
Okay, guys. So we're back again. Today we're gonna react to a new artist in your channel, and this artist is Crypt. So I listened to some of his songs. So it's not a big artist. I don't believe so. It's not a big artist like Eminem or those guys. So it's not there yet. So I hope he can post. I hope he can put himself there one day. So, but like this is the first time Corey gonna listen to him, and as you guys know, I like to react to independent artists. So yeah, he's just dropped this one, and I know he has an album coming up. So if any of you guys are Crypt fan, let me know in the comment. So
yeah, I'm just trusting him. I trusted him with Tom McDonald, and that's worked out well. So let's see.
Okay,
if
so
he doesn't disappoint.
No, you can't trust me in this one. I haven't listened to that song, and also.
But you listen to Crypt.
Yeah, I listened to some of his songs,
so
but
I'm
like
trusting you with this. I'm trusting him. So if I don't like the song, it's his fault, guys. I'm sorry.
I'm gonna say he got the balls in some of his songs. So like you can't really, because Sam McDonald is different. I listen to him a lot, but I haven't listened to him that much.
Don't make excuses.
Okay. Anyway, okay. Crypt, don't embarrass me, bro. All right, let's start.
2:30 in the morning and I get a text from my friend. She said I need you right now, and I already knew what that meant. See, me and this girl, we think alike. Too many phone calls spent for me to know she's thinking about her life and how it's gonna end. See, on the outside we're happy and we show it to the world, and we put on this fake exterior so the truth won't unfurl. But I know who she is, cause it's like looking in a mirror. All these smiles and cries for help, and it couldn't be any clearer. So I pick up the phone and call her as she answers through her cries. She's hyperventilating, telling me that she wants to die. My heart starts to race and my thoughts begin to blur. We're 9 hours apart, but I'm seconds from losing her. I try to calm her down and tell her what she means to me. Even though we're new friends, she's seen a side that no one sees. Told her, listen to my breaths, I'm right here, please breathe. You got so much left to do, stay here, don't leave. The cries got even louder as the breaths got short. I told her,
So is that supposed to be like, that's the song named Bad Friend? I don't know if it's like a depression song, because seems like it's going to that direction where
it's been in that direction, bro.
Yeah, it's like the girl is bad.
She wants to take her life, and he's trying to counsel her. I don't know.
But like this is where I was like,
does he fail?
What's Bad Friend?
I don't know.
Because if there's gonna be a bad friend, it's gonna be Crypt. I don't know. So let's see.
listen to my words as I fell down to the floor. Stay with me, I'm here, let it out, it's okay. Just cry till you can't cry, no more tears down your face. A couple minutes went by and the crying finally stopped. But not because she did, because the phone call dropped. I called her back quick, just hoping I'd hear hello. But I just kept getting met with the sounds of those dial tones. I froze. What do you do in that moment? Do you call the police, or do you hope that she's over it? Get a hold of her parents and tell them the situation, just so they can pull her from college and end her aspirations. Leave it alone and hope it was just an escapade. Pray from a text from her in the morning saying that she's okay. Call anyone you know just to make sure that she's alive. Ignore it completely and pray to God that she survived. I let it go. She must have wanted to be alone. I guess that this was just another one of her episodes.
Okay, no, I know, right? He said he let it go. He stopped. He went to bed. He assumed that, you know.
But anybody could have think that.
No, I'm thinking that she's gonna end up going through with it, and he's going to feel bad that he thinks he could have done more.
Yeah, he could have done more. So, man, if I was in his place, I would call the police. But
I don't think I'd call the police, but I would try to get in contact with somebody that she knows.
Yeah, it's like, but because why I say that is like, you don't know what she's doing. It's a fastest way. The police can get faster to that person you're gonna call. Cause first, like she don't want. It's like the girl don't want to hear. Like she don't. You know, sometimes you're helping people, they don't want the help. So, and
I mean, police are like, there should be the first resort, but also the last resort in cases like that, because you never know how serious somebody can be, and like if they chicken out and you end up calling the police and they show up at that person's house, can just like it's a lot of shit. Like I call the police if you're certain that they're about to do something. But
yeah, so why I say like in this way you're not certain and you have a strong feeling in it. So I feel like when I'm watching the video, if I call the friend, he will be like, if I was not watching this video, I would have called a friend, somebody knows, I would go to his house. But when I'm watching this video, I feel like it would be too late, like to call somebody and just go. But
She never told no one about this depression she dealt with, and who was I to air out her secrets? That would be selfish. So I lay down in my bed and I rested my head, closed my eyes and drifted peacefully to sleep. Then I dreamt that I would see her tomorrow and I would speak to her then, till I was woken to several missed calls and texts that she's dead. My heart broke. She downed a bottle of pills. She took them shortly after our call ended, and it felt surreal. She was a friend of many, a student athlete at her school, a daughter, a sister, a very special jewel. At the funeral, they told us that nobody had a clue that they could have saved her life, if only that they knew. And if someone at the funeral had ever felt depressed, to get some help so that your face won't ever end up in the press. There wasn't a dry face in the room, only 22 years old, an entire life in front of her, and now she's laying there cold. If only I'd called someone, we wouldn't be here now, and nobody would be sad, and I wouldn't feel like I let her down. But that's not what happened, cause instead of going to bed, I called every person I knew to check to make sure you weren't dead. I stayed up 7 hours praying every second of it, just hoping to get a text saying that you weren't heaven sent. But then I got it. You told me that I had no right and blocked me on everything, and we ain't talked since that night. Was I a bad friend? Options? I had none. I guess I'd rather be a bad friend than a sad one.
Well, shit.
so
Shit.
so this thing didn't happen.
Yeah, he painted a completely different scenario for us. And that's true. It's better, as you were saying, like it's better to just be a bad friend and piss them off in that scenario than be a sad friend and have to attend their funeral.
Yeah, man.
I mean, you save lives like that, and the person may never talk to you again, and they might not appreciate what you do, but within yourself, you know that you're just doing it because you care about them. You're doing it out of, like, for their best interests. So.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, man. Like, I'm not gonna name any people, but you know, I know some people, you know, that's doing some stuff and that's went through hard situation, but like, I can't even talk with them sometimes, and mostly sometimes I don't talk with them about it is because they are like, when you come with in another country with a new culture, the stuff you can't really say to that person to don't do, you know, and even you feel like it's bad. For example, if you have a friend that like taking drug, you know, but and when you got some place in the US like California, drug is legal. Like when you take marijuana is legal in California. So, and you're gonna say to someone that in Florida to don't take it. What's the difference? The only difference is the rule. You know, it's like it's the location, because that person can go to California and do any shit. So I think like it's just like sometimes, man, it's hard to take some friends but out of this thing, but it's also good to be a friend or maybe be a bad friend to just tell the truth if you think they're doing something they shouldn't be doing. That thing can save their life. So that's something that if you think somebody will be gonna kill your friend, do this thing, if you say no. So you have to, but something you think that's gonna save them and you 100% sure if you make the right call, their life gonna be saved. So yeah.
Yeah, and I mean, if you or anybody you know is depressed, I mean, just call the suicide hotline. If you ever need to, 1-800, you know the rest. I'm pretty sure we all know the number by now. It's one Google search away. Or just try and talk to people, even if you can't get medical help. Just confide in somebody, like what she did. She might be upset in the end and not talk to him or not appreciate him for airing all her secrets to those that she didn't confide in, but at the end of the day, she's alive, and he can rest with his conscience knowing that he did everything he could. So you guys don't want to be in a situation where you lose a friend, you have to attend their funeral, and you personally feel that guilt because you think there's more that you could have done.
Yeah.
So just always look out for your friends.
Yeah, that's the first song we react to it, and it's a sad song, man.
I can't even like smile or anything. I'm just
Yeah. But
just
alright, Crypt. So
but I fuck with it.
Yeah.
I rate that. He's talented.
yeah, I look forward to to watch the other songs of your albums that are coming up, and yeah. So and like so that's a nice song, and like I like the video too, the way he changed the scenario.
Out
you know?
of nowhere.
Yeah. So that was pretty dope. Alright, so thank you guys for watching the video, and if you're a Crypt friend, let us know in the comment, and also don't forget to like, subscribe if you're new, and share. So yeah, and talk with us.
Don't know.
Don't know.
Caribbean.